Hi, Drawing and Painting One. Welcome to your new school year. Thank you so much for joining my course. I'm very excited to take you guys to the next level in drawing and painting. As you can tell, I am not here. I actually won't be here Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday this week. My grandmother passed away, so I need to take some time to be at home and be with family. That said, even though I'm going to be gone, in my absence, you will actually be starting your first projects. So we're just going to keep going with our same normal curriculum. We should be good to go. Mr. Jones has a great background in art history, drawing and painting, knows Mr. Dennis. You may have had him as a sub throughout the district. So he'll do a great job. Be sure to respect him like you do me, and we'll be well on our way. All of your items for our projects, so explanations for things, obviously this video, examples, they're all going to be in Schoology, okay? Drawing and Painting 1, right? For this, you can actually start by going to your course info. Course info, right there, your syllabus. Your syllabus is pretty much the same as it was for Introduction to Art, okay? Your projects will change, your objectives will change, but all of your expectations are the same, your grading scale is the same, everything like that is exactly the same, okay? Now here, I have your sketchbook assignments. You do have a sketchbook for this class. Now before you start freaking out, it's not anything crazy, okay? Your sketchbook is actually your final project. You have the entire semester to work on it, okay? So I was just in materials, and then I scroll down to final, and then that is there for you, okay? If you look and you want to know where your actual sketchbooks are, they are by the Yoda, okay? My first section of drawing and painting, so first period, yours will be to the left-hand side, and then fifth period, yours will be to the right-hand side. Please make sure you write your name and your class period on your sketchbook. Please write it on the very, very front of it. So use a Sharpie for that. That'll be great. I do have printed out. So underneath those sketchbooks, there are file folders. You have sketchbook assignments already printed for you. Okay. Please staple or tape those into your sketchbook. Okay. Nothing hard. You guys can all handle that. Okay. This is the only one I will print for you. This is the only sketchbook I will give to you. This is your final. If you need a new sketchbook or something like that, you need to go ahead and find one on your own, okay? Or you can try and make one on your own. If you need a sketchbook assignment sheet, it's right here for you, and then you can go ahead and you can print yours on your own to the guidance counselor office. Not a big deal, okay? Now, if you look here for each sketchbook category, for instance, people, it says choose 4. You do not need to do all of the items on this list. You pretty much just have to choose 4 from each category, okay? So for instance, make a portrait of yourself in 20 years or in 50 years, or both. Draw a masked man, okay? Draw the ugliest baby that you can imagine. Some of these are very, very traditional, and some of them are very open-ended to keep your mind in a creative and an imaginative state, okay? You do need to make sure, I don't want teeny, tiny little sketches. You really need to take the time and draw sketches to be, like a half page or larger. This is your time and it's your chance to really shine and show your creativity. Last semester, I actually had a lot of people use their sketchbook assignments as prompts for their paintings later in the semester, or they kept their sketchbooks so that they could use it in drawing and painting too, and then bring that into there. So this right here, that all semester, you have to work on it. While I'm gone, you do have a project to work on, but Friday afternoon, if you need a little break, you are allowed to get your sketchbook out and go ahead and work on that, okay? So that is your sketchbook. Now, if we go back to materials, okay, obviously, start of the school year, we are on project 1, okay? We're gonna start this year off with something a little bit different, okay? The first thing you're going to do is you're gonna interview another artist in the room, okay? So you guys need to pair up. I'm not concerned with who you pair up with, but you do need a pair, okay? You might have to have somebody in a group of 3, that's fine. I do not want groups of 4, I do not want groups of 5, I simply want groups of 2, okay? Now, if I click on this, yours is gonna look a little bit different, but the same concept I can show you, right? So the directions say, pair up with another artist around you, Complete the interview sheet to find out more about that person. Okay, so there's a lot of different questions there. You'll have this pop up for you. Some of the questions are your earliest memory of making art. Does anybody like things about maybe your family? Where do you see artwork in your neighborhood? Go ahead and answer those the best that you can for the person interviewing them. The more information that you give the other person, the better. Okay. After you do that, you can go ahead and submit, and then you're going to actually work on creating a portrait collage of that other person. Okay. Again, we're still working on very imaginative ideas, things like that. You guys have had all summer break to kind of sit around. I have no idea what you did, so we really need to start boosting that creativity. Okay, here are some examples of taking different facial features, different items, and putting them together to form a portrait of that other person. Now, make sure you keep it nice. Make sure you keep it appropriate for school. Okay, remember, no drugs, alcohol, things like that. Those things are in some of the magazines. Be respectful. Don't use them. You know better than that. Okay. So first thing you need to do, your interview, submit to me. When you have your sheet like this, you'll have a little submission button right here. That will generate a copy of it and send it to me. Okay. If we go back to project 1, right, you will work on your collage. Your collage needs to have a background. Okay. Needs to have a background, then obviously you're creating some sort of character or person. All right, here are your examples again for you to choose from. Okay, you're actually going to create that on a 9x12 paper. It's a sketch pad of paper that Mr. Jones will have available for you guys. You can use scissors to cut things out, or you can use the X-Acto knives that are in my desk. They're in the bottom right-hand drawer. You all know that 15 need to be in there when you are done. Okay, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Right? You can also use scissors. That's up to you. We're going to use old-fashioned glue for this. And it's more of an introduction activity. I really need you guys to learn how to talk to each other, build a relationship in this class so we can build almost like an artist community so that we're all comfortable talking with each other and using each other as resources. So that's why I designed this activity to start at the beginning of the year. My goal is to have you guys have a really solid start on this while I'm gone. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay. I assume you guys will almost be done when I get back. Okay, so please don't go ahead, don't turn anything in until I get back on Monday. All right, last year I planned for this to take actually 3 days, and it ended up taking them over a week and a half. They got really, really into it. That said, you guys can work your booties off, and I know you can get it done almost to when I return. Okay, so again, to revisit, if I go back to my materials, your goals while I am gone. Okay. Your sketchbook, it's in your finals folder. You guys can get that set up for yourselves, and Mr. Jones will also help you guys with that. It's really easy. It's not rocket science. Project 1, okay, you have to do that artist interview, right? You must do that before you can start your partner collage, all right? You will all have folders that you can stick different, like, all your pieces into while you're working, okay? Don't glue stuff on your paper until you have everything planned out. Right? You will keep those in the black or in the gray drawers in the back of the room, just like you did for Introduction to Art. Your folders will fit in there. If they don't, then please give them to Mr. Jones and he'll find a happy little home for them. Okay? All right. Well, I will see you all on Monday. Be at your best behavior. If we have any people who are new to the course on Thursday or Friday, go ahead, get them caught up to speed, and then welcome them with open arms. I'll see you guys soon. Can't wait to start the school year.